Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Russell. And Russell. Subscribe to the show at the top. Thumbs up the video. Leave a comment at the bottom. Make sure you watch previous videos and stay tuned. We have for you guys in the future. So, Mariah Carey. I forgot to talk about this in my last video, but she's gonna be the new host of American Idol. That's gonna be a great look for her because she's a great singer. But what she lacks right now in this current era of music is the relevancy that she deserves. There's a younger generation who does not know who Mariah Carey is or what she was capable of or what her career span was because, she hasn't really done much in the past couple of years. Yeah, she had like about 3 albums come out since, well, 2 albums since '09, but they weren't so, '08 rather. She had equal MC Square, and then she had the other one, the Angel whatever one with the Obsessed song, and those were, she had some hits on there, but it was nothing like the Emancipation Mimi or Butterflies or let's say Charm Bracelet. That was a good album. The first one or Mariah Carey or Dream Lover or any of those albums, they weren't as classic as those. Those were, some decent albums that sold averagely, but they were nothing like her past work of material. So this would really be able to get her to be well known to this new generation of, music downloaders. Though she was really successful with what's that song? Touch My Body did have a lot of downloads and stuff like that. But just bring her to a new light. And then it's also gonna do really well for the show because a new brand of people are gonna watch to see what is Mariah Carey gonna do. Just like people are gonna watch Britney Spears on X Factor to see how's Britney gonna do on X Factor. We're gonna want to see how Mariah Carey's gonna do. But I feel bad for the contestants because she's such this great talent. Before, if you go in front of Jennifer Lopez, like, I can sing better than J-Lo, how could she say no to me? Now it's like, I can sing at least as good as Mariah Carey sings now, let alone she's going to compare how she was back in the day. But I wonder who, if Steven Tyler's going to stay, or if Randy's going to stay. Randy's probably going to stay if Mariah's on there, because he always talk about Mariah Carey, how he used to work with her, blah blah. He's a producer. He was a producer for one of her tours, or creative director. I forget what he was called. And Steven Tyler, he gonna come back, or he's gonna be replaced as well, if he's gonna quit. And to wait and see and find out what's the deal on that show. And they came was taking all this junk and saying they can't afford it. I guess they can't afford her now, but you can't say it's hypocritical because he's a host of America's Got Talent, because he knows who he is and he knows who his wife is. He knows she's up here and he's down here, and the caliber of greatness and impact on music and entertainment business. So what, Mariah Carey, good luck to you. You're the rich. You're going to be the most highest paid judge for one of these type of reality TV shows. They say she's going to be getting paid like 18 million. Randy's probably getting paid 6 million. Probably, I don't know. He's the lowest paid person on from the other judges on American Idol. Steven Tyler and Jennifer Lopez when they were there. Moving forward, Chris Brown reportedly says some homophobic remarks about Frank Ocean. They asked him how his feel about him. He says no homo. Chris Brown says he just likes to do this and play with people, blah blah. Just says some couple of BS type of stuff. But Chris, you need not to make comments like this, because you always seem to do it, and you just need to stop and think before you speak, because you are public enemy number one right now. You've been since Rihanna got hit. You had a shaky time. People started liking you, but you know what? You just always go back down to being this person. So I just think you should just stop talking altogether. Just don't talk at all. If you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Especially for you in this case. Drake, he was asked about, but then also they also had this conflict between each other in the past. So I don't know why the person, well, they probably didn't even realize it, but they had some scuffles, some Twitter beef before, so he's probably just doesn't like him regardless anyways. And so Drake actually, moving on, was interviewed by a magazine or a reporter or whatever, and they asked him about the singing and rapping. Drake said that he feels though he's the best or the most successful singer slash rapper or rapper slash singer to ever do it. He's like, this is not a gimmick. This is who I really am. And it's not a gimmick. A gimmick to me is not your talent. That's like saying, oh, Michael Jackson's gimmick was doing the moonwalk, or Mariah Carey's gimmick was hitting the whistle note, or no, that's not a gimmick. That's a part of their act. A gimmick to me is something to get your people to get your attention. Maybe if you was, a singer who just started rapping just to rap, and then they stop, and then or like Nelly with the Band-Aid and Avril Lavigne with the tie. To me, that's a gimmick more than your actual talent. Anyways, when I read that, I was like, Lauryn Hill maybe. Then you forget about Nate Dogg. He kind of rapped a little bit, and he was a much superior vocalist than Drake ever will be. You have Missy Elliott, you have Queen Latifah, you have Andre 3000, you even have Nelly and Ja Rule when they were they weren't great singers, but they sung, and they knew that they couldn't sing, like they have voices, but they still sung. You have Bone Thugs and Harmony singing and having harmonies. And so for Drake to be able to even think that out of his mouth, when you have Lauryn Hill, one of the greatest female rappers to even hit the stage, who sung, and regardless of how many albums she had out, she had one solo album, she had an MTV Unplugged album, and she also had countless albums with the Fugees, like 2 or 3 albums with the Fugees. So I mean, that's enough. She doesn't have to be relevant right now making music in the industry to be considered one of the best of all times to sing and rap. And for him to neglect that and to act as though he is better than whoever came before him, Drake would lose some points, especially because of the fact that you're not even that great of a singer anyways. If you were to not rap at all and you just try to become a singer, no bueno. I heard you a couple of times. I think you improved. I haven't heard you live since your last album stuff, and your last album material, like Find Your Love. You were struggling to sing that song. You didn't sing that song at one of your concerts my friend went to, and I was looking for live performances. There were a few, and then there wasn't a lot of them. So, and whenever he did sing on other concerts or whatever, he yelled that part, or he had the audience sing it for him, or he talked it, or he just let the playback go over it. And so for him to consider himself a great singer, rapper, it's no, you're stepping your boundaries right now with that remark. And speaking of Drake, his old manager is suing, and he is suing because he was supposed to be getting paid by Drake, because he was made a deal that when he signed with Young Money, that he was going to start to still be able to make funds because he was the one who made him famous. And he said that Drake isn't getting paid from his royalties from Young Money. So I mean, I talked about this in the past couple of videos, that Drake isn't getting paid or whatever, and people are like, no, Young Money is a very shady record label. They had beef with different DJs, different producers. Lil Wayne was supposed to, he had a song produced by a rapper slash DJ, whatever. Producer, I forget who the guy was, and he was supposed to hop on the track with Lil Wayne. They were supposed to switch, and then he clearly stood the guy up and didn't do the song. They were sued by a nightclub saying that they were supposed to come, they got the money, and the nightclub did not see Drake or Lil Wayne show up. And there's just tons of shady stuff with them, and just how it goes down, and how, like, for instance, Lil Wayne, his album sale was predicted to be 600,000, and then all of a sudden goes to almost 1 million. I mean, the predictions are always ultra accurate, and the album was leaked, and so just some shady kind of stuff that goes on. And moving forward from that, Nicki Minaj was well, not Nicki Minaj, but Eliza, I don't even know what the girl name is, A Banks, whatever. She said that she was supposed to go on Pink Friday tour, but she can't because she has some scheduling problems, and they're saying that's a lie. So what do you guys think? Subscribe to the show at the top, thumbs up the video, leave a comment at the bottom. Peace.